In the next 3 years, they are planning to ban anonymous crypto wallets. First off, this is in the EU. This is not in the United States yet. And those of you who know, who watch the channel, understand that we talk about this all the time, and we talk about the public servants, about the CBDC and what they're trying to do, okay? And we're going to go through the proposed law. Well, it is law. It's going to take place within the next 3 years in the EU. What's going to happen and why I think that this is going to also happen in the United States of America. Because at the end of the day, all these people in power, they want to be able to have complete control over every single thing we do and monitor us. And they're able to do that via social media already. Hence the TikTok ban. We're not going to get into that though. So the EU bans anonymous crypto transactions via self-custody wallets. So we're not supposed to leave our crypto on an exchange because crypto contagion and not your keys, not your coins. And now that they're starting to see an uptick in more people using crypto wallets, self-custody, now they essentially want to ban these, okay? Bear with me. Crypto payments of any size using anonymous self-custody crypto wallets will soon be illegal. And this is due to the new AML, anti-money laundering laws. Basically, hosted wallets covering self-custody wallets provided via mobile, desktop, or browser, so MetaMask, Phantom Wallet, and I wouldn't be surprised if it expanded to Ledger, Trezor, etc. And they're also placing limits on cash as well, so it's gonna be crypto and cash. Well, self-custody. The limits on anonymous cash transactions of 10,000 euros and payments over 3,000 euros. And again, this is expected to take place in the next 3 years. So let's go ahead and kind of talk about this and break this down. So already in the there's a law called the travel law. And basically, if you travel with any more than $10,000, you have to declare it. I believe that's correct. Fact check me. And also to you guys, make sure to smash a like and share this. This is very important. And again, I want you to hear what I say, but listen to yourself. It means that fact check me and continue to do more due diligence. And we're streaming in the house because it's raining outside in Southern California. But anyways, we know a CBDC is coming. They want everything to be digital. They want everything to be electronic. They want everybody to be tracked. It's very, very important to them. Plus, then they can really dictate what happens to our money. And me personally, I like to have my privacy. And one of the reasons why I like to have my privacy is because when we're talking about blockchain technology, everything is on a public ledger. You can see everything. Like if somebody's doing something bad, it's pretty easy to catch them. So all of these arguments that crypto is bad and Bitcoin is bad and it's facilitating all these bad transactions, does that happen? Yes, because of human behavior. You will never stop bad behavior by humans. You're not going to stop humans from doing bad things, okay? But what you can do is you can use a system, this thing called blockchain, to where you can see everything on a public ledger. And then you can go ahead and determine, okay, if somebody's doing something bad, then let's go ahead and stop these. Let's go ahead and, step in and do something, okay? And even with mixers, you still essentially can track the transactions if you're well-versed enough. They're not 100% private. So the question then becomes, we want to ban crypto. We want to ban self-custody. We want to make everybody report everything, but we're not going to do that with cash. So so this is the thing. People are like, with this particular law in the EU, they are saying, and again, it's EU, not America, but y'all know how America gets down. What they're saying is that for the cash, transactions over 10,000 need to be reported. So if you're a merchant, you're generally doing that anyways. Payments over 3,000 need to be reported as well. Okay, fine. But the thing is you cannot verify any way, shape, or form that a cash transaction occurred. Okay, because it is a tangible good, and nobody is going to know. Unless you're being followed or watched, chances are of somebody finding out, super easy to hide. Now with crypto, once it's put on the blockchain, once it's finalized, it's there forever. It is finite. Forever, or finite. It's immutable. It is there forever. Sorry, guys. Saturday morning. Shout out to Servano. Servano is a member of the O Show. If you guys want any type of special shout outs, whatever, you just want to support me, you can become a member. If not, that's cool. That's your business, whatever. Smash the like, share this though. So again, that's where the problem lies, is that they want to ban something that is public and can be tracked, but they're not necessarily working as hard to do it with cash, because with cash it's impossible. If anything, they should be more open to crypto and be more open to using blockchain technology, because you could track everything. And shout out to Michael. Shout out to Michael 1999. Thank you for being here, another member of the O Show. So again, this is problematic behavior. And this is another reason why I am I am a single issue voter in this election, and I'm going to be voting for people that are pro crypto, because we see the predatory practices of Elizabeth Warren. We see the predatory practices of Gary Gensler. And again, the job of the SEC is to protect consumers. And I understand that we don't really have guidelines with crypto, there's bad actors, etc. But at the same time, we need guidelines, okay? We need guidelines, we need to know what we can and we can't do. And again, that's what happened with the crypto contagion and all those other things, is because there weren't real guidelines telling people what they could and can't do. And it's actually, the laws in crypto are way stricter than they are when it comes to, to the banking industry and cash, because in the banking industry, you don't have to have a reserve of assets. With crypto, you do. With the crypto exchanges, you do. And the crypto exchanges are actually showing that they're able to do that now to the contagion. Shout out to Mr. R. Shout out to Mr. R. So basically, what I see happening with this is I see that they're going to probably be doing this in the United States. They're going to continue to use a narrative that crypto funds the T word and that crypto's bad and everybody who uses crypto is bad. That's what they're going to do, even though some of us most of us, majority of us, large majority of us that are using crypto are doing it because we do want to improve our quality of lives. We like privacy, we like technology, whatever that is. And just because you're somebody that doesn't want all your business out there all the time, that's okay. Like, there's some things that should be kept private. The government doesn't need to be in all your business. Like, privacy is a human right to me. Okay. And I understand, yeah, there's people that do bad things. I'm not excusing their bad behavior. I'm simply saying the amount of bad actors compared to good actors is very, very different, very, very disproportionate. And anything with blockchain technology, it's public. So anyways, this is happening in Europe. How do we stop this in America? Well, we vote for people that are pro-crypto or claim to be pro-crypto, because at the end of the day, it is election season. People are grifting like crazy. And that's why I am supporting John Deaton 100%. If you guys want to support him, you should donate. You should vote for him. You should support him on social media. He's fighting against Warren. Warren is going to absolutely destroy this industry. And if Mr. B gets back into office, absolutely forget about it. I'm not saying Mr. T is any better. I'm just saying, yeah. And I know we demand our freedom. I demand our freedom too, but at the end of the day, we're not getting that. So it's going to be a little bit more than just demanding. So anyways, quick recap of what's happening. People see Bitcoin as a threat. They see crypto as a threat because it is essentially overtaking the monetary system slowly but surely. It's giving people power. It's giving average Americans, average people like you and me, the ability to own our money without any predatory third parties. And the banks don't want that because it's going to hurt their bottom line. BlackRock is smart. Instead of BlackRock lobbying to ban this stuff, which I'm sure they have in the past, and maybe they still are, who knows. But what they're doing is they're actually integrating themselves in the industry so they could essentially grift alongside. Anyways, in the EU, they are going to be banning anonymous crypto transactions via self-custody wallets. So if you got a self-custody wallet like a MetaMask or a Phantom, I'm not sure about paper wallets. It doesn't necessarily say there. And I'm not sure about like ledgers or treasures, because it specifically says, hosted wallets covering self-custody wallets providing via mobile, desktop, or browser. So maybe it is the ledger treasure as well, because those are plugins. But at the same time, not 100% sure. Do your due diligence on that. But in the next 3 years, if you do not comply, they're going to be coming after you and gaffling up your money. That's what they're going to be doing. This is also impacting cash as well, but we don't really care too much about cash because whatever. Yeah, we all should move to El Salvador and support President Bukele. But again, I don't know what the laws are there with crypto. And the reason why this is bad when it does come to the with self-custody wallets, because let's say, for example, you're somebody that bought Bitcoin like 3 years ago, and let's say it was worth $500 3 years ago, but now it's worth $10,000, and you just didn't, you essentially were holding on to this long-term for your family. You forgot to comply, and then they come and they gaffle your stuff up, or they gaffle you up. So that's a little bit why it is, yeah, it is dubiously legal and certainly not ethical. It's not ethical in any way, shape, or form. So I don't know, if you're in the EU, I'm sorry to hear this. Again, please fact check me on this. Please continue to do your due diligence and see how you're supposed to comply. But again, this law is happening in the EU, and I do think 100% it will come to the US, depending on who's in power. And then even after that person is in power, whatever. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please share this. This is important. And yeah, be safe out there. Be safe out there and stack them sats, baby. Bye-bye. I always forget how to close this off.